Gun Talk is brought to you by Springfield Armory, Liberty Safes, and Double Tap Ammunition.
Too many choices. How do I choose between a wood stock, a synthetic stock, and what is laminate anyway?
We often hear the question, why the different stocks? What are the benefits between the walnut stocks and the laminate and the polymer? And frankly, as far as I'm concerned, walnut trees exist for a reason, so mankind can cut them down and make these beautiful wood stocks like we put in this Hawkeye. Walnut was originally chosen way back when in the early rifle making because it's stable as a solid wood can be, and it looks great. How can you not like this? But there are some other choices, and as much as I like walnut stocks, I do own guns with other types of stocks. Now, the laminate stock is actual wood. There are thin sheets of wood that are laid up with layers of glue in between, and then under heat and pressure squished together, so the glue goes up between the fibers of the wood. So you get a very pretty stock. It can be colored in just about any color we want, and it's very dimensionally stable, more so in the walnut through temperature and particular humidity changes. So as wood expands and contracts with heat and humidity, this laminated stock will do that much, much less. So it has a lot of the benefits of the wood because it's pretty, but it's much more stable platform. Now the final choice is a composite stock. We have glass-filled nylon, glass-filled polypropylene. Now these are impervious to weather, impervious to temperature. They are absolutely the best ticket for something that's going to get knocked around in the woods, going to go through temperature and humidity extremes. Now, is it as pretty as some of these others? Well, I don't think so, but some people like them. In fact, a lot of hunting guns are sold in this configuration because they are just so useful. They make the perfect all-weather. In fact, that's the model of this gun. This Ruger gun is called the all-weather in stainless and composite. So a perfect hunting gun. Which one should you choose? I can't answer that. I own them all. We make all three. That's for you to decide.
We had a question about safes, gun safes. How do they make them fireproof, and how fireproof are they? So we came to the place where they make safes, a lot of safes. Davey Skousen, you're with Liberty Safe, and you guys probably make more safes than anybody else.
Well, right now we're building 500 safes a day, trying to keep up with the demand, and it's just incredible. We build safes that go from 30 minutes of fire protection all the way up to 2.5 hours. It's time. And when it comes to fire protection, the more insulation that we put inside the fire safes, the higher the fire rating.
Okay.
The thicker the steel, the higher the fire rating. And then we put more inside the door, which also helps.
And I'm looking, they're actually putting sheetrock in there. That's what you use for a lot of your protection.
Yeah, it's X-type sheetrock that is certified for 1700 degrees for 1 hour. And the more layers that you put in there, it gives it a higher fire rating.
Okay, and how much you need kind of depends on where you are, how far you are from fire protection, from the fire department, some other factors. You got all that on your website.
Right.
Now, tell me what they're doing right here.
What they're doing is they're putting in the fireboard on the ceiling, the sidewalls, and the door.
Okay.
And the more layers that we put in there, the higher the fire rating. We also include a polysol heat seal around the door. That is one of the weak links. And so if we can put in that polysol seal, it expands to 7 times its size, stops the heat and the smoke from coming in through the door crack.
Oh, the crack on the door,
and
sure.
seals it up.
Okay, and you set up a test for us. You're actually gonna burn up a safe for us, right?
That's correct. We're gonna put one of our Lincoln Series safes, which is rated at 90 minutes.
Okay.
We're also gonna put in a competitor safe that's rated at 90 minutes, and we're gonna see how it works.
Let's do it. Let's go take a look.
All right.
Oh man, Jamie, we got the safe set up in the big furnace here, huh?
There's thermocouples that are set 18 inches down on the top shelf, and the temperature rating is up to 350 degrees. Once it reaches that, the test is over.
All right, well, they're gonna close the door on us in just a minute. We're gonna cook us a couple of safes to find out what happens.
That's right. Here we go.
So the door of the big furnace came down and we started heating it up. All eyes are glued to the readout as the temperatures climb. 1041 on its way to 1200 degrees. When we pulled them out, the other safe was pretty burned up inside. The Liberty safe looked good, even though one of the shelves had fallen down. Wow, Jamie, we burned up a couple safes.
We did. 50 minutes. The other brand went to 350 degrees, and so they failed at that point.
The Liberty safe was still holding okay?
Yeah, at about 260 degrees, so we anticipated it would go 90 minutes.
Right, which is what you claim it will do.
Correct.
You can claim that because you test them.
Correct. We've tested over 350.
Okay. How'd your money hold up?
My money held up really good. In fact, the $1 bill was really good. The dollar bill in the other brand didn't fare so well.
Not so much.
And my $100 bill in the cool pocket was even better.
Okay, that was in the cool pocket that's on the door there,
Correct.
right?
50 degrees cooler in a home fire.
Good, I appreciate that.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Oh, okay, you're gonna want that back. I mean, the main difference is the amount of fiberboard, the amount of sheetrock you have in there, so you want to get as much as you can.
Yeah, you can. And our safes will go anywhere from 30 minutes clear up to 2.5 hours. In this particular case, 90 minutes.
Right. Well, thanks for letting us burn up a couple safes.
Hey, you're welcome.
Next up, an expert shows you how to shoot the El Presidente.